A College Money Guide. College Money Introduction. This is about getting college money, loans, scholarships, and free money. Scholarship possibilities with sports and scholarly professional organizations. Paying back your student loans. Money is a big deal for college. You have to be able to pay for college tuition, textbooks, and living expenses or get a scholarship. There are various ways to pay, like get loans, grants, assistantships, scholarships, work a job, start a business and live cheaply. You have to pay back the debt and learn about credit because chances are that you will owe someone money for the rest of your life. Young people want to go to college for the big social, coming of age experience, but if you don't come from a wealthy family, I say skip your fantasies of the college fun experience that you got from movies. Get a job while you go to either a community college or take online courses for the first 2 years, then attend a local college, live in the flesh, or continue on into a 4-year college online. When I was young, college was cheap and fun. The atmosphere has changed. It's more expensive now. It's not the fun it used to be because there are many less jobs in the workforce and many more job seekers, so life has changed from a fun thing when I was a young to a desperate thing where the cost of living is high and jobs are scarce. Pick a practical major, then focus on getting that degree as quickly as possible to start making money. You can focus on your artsy explorations anytime. It's about making money. Make a plan and stick to it. Those social science degrees are pretty useless. Even the doctorate degrees. They're not real skills. It's BS. Even business administration is BS. You learn on the job. The soft degree might help on a resume, but they're still BS. The world has grown up. They want real skills. Get a degree in a skill that needs certification and licensing so you have a real practical skill that's probably in demand. Chances are you will go to a college near where you live or go to one online, at least for the first half of your credits towards a degree. Many people now do parts of their degrees online, then attend the college physically for a while. In-state is always cheaper than going to a college out of state because your local government subsidizes residents at the local public universities, not the private ones. Private universities charge whatever they want to everybody. Publicly funded ones are much cheaper. In order to qualify as an in-state student, you either show your high school transcripts from in-state, or to establish residence, you have to show bills like a telephone bill, a driver's license, etc., proving that you have lived there for at least a year in order to qualify for the cheaper in-state tuition at publicly funded universities. College is not necessarily the answer to life. You are. Whatever lives inside of you is strong, unique, and vital. Most young people are brought up in a financially secure home surrounded by friends and family. When you go to college, if you leave the family home to live near campus, you start to learn about the real world. It's not like the way it's portrayed on TV. Many people aren't friendly. Some are evil. Everybody walks alone. Everybody has insecurities and inhibitions. Almost everybody has eternal money problems. Because of that, they're looking to steal your money. If you don't believe me, watch the true crime shows. A college degree, especially one, 2 or several without a real skill attached that you learned, are almost worthless to get a quality job. Think of courses as the college's commodity. They're trying to sell this stuff. A college is a business selling courses, textbooks, tickets to sports games, etc. Despite all that crap they say about most colleges being non-profit. They don't give a crap about you after you get your degrees. If you get a degree in useless subjects that don't have a real skill and don't lead to a good job, it's your fault for being a naive asshole who fell for their bull. Study a real skill that's in demand and has jobs waiting at the end of it. Steer clear of all that soft stuff they say is knowledge and wisdom but is really just BS, all that humanities, artsy, liberal arts, psychobabble BS. Everything comes down to money. You have to pay the bills to keep a roof over your head. These are things you learn as the real lesson of life when you go to college. It's the transition from the comfortable warmth of mother's love to the cold hard realities of a world where everybody is out for themselves by necessity, for survival's sake. Chapter 1. Money for College 1. Basic money information. First off, books about saving for college are at number 332.024, number 378.3097 or HG179 or LB2342.2 at the library. Search at your local library at the number 378.3 section or LB 2342-343 for the Library of Congress system that's often used at college libraries. That's where books about money for college are. You should find a few at the very least. Try typing college costs and student aid into your library's computer and into search engines. Don't be blinded by the so-called prestige of a college with astronomical tuition fees and high living expenses. Stick with a school in the immediate area. A degree is simply a foot in the door to prove yourself where it really counts on the job, so don't worry too much about which college you go to as long as it's accredited by the United States Board of Education. Every July, August, or September, United States News World Report and other financial magazines like Kiplinger's, Money, etc. publish issues and articles dedicated to college education, often ranking the best and worst colleges around. There are ads in these issues by companies that lend money to students, new money assistance websites, etc. If you want more than what's in this book, go to the magazine stacks at the library and look through the issues of money and general news type magazines, US News, Time, Newsweek, for the above mentioned months. If you see a cover with a headline about college education, that's probably their annual homage to it. Apply for all aid very early. Your best bet to go to school is usually the state-sponsored public college closest to where you live. Start figuring out your money sources for college while still in high school. If you're a jock or have a cultural skill, hone it, then try for a scholarship. Part of getting help is to make yourself look great and find the colleges that offer lots of aid to your type of demographic, number 378.15 at the library. Your best bet is to make yourself look as poor and noble as possible, like you're a poor Christian who works a part-time job but still finds time to volunteer at the homeless shelter. Every state offers some kind of financial assistance. Contact the relevant state office for more information. Beyond that, most colleges offer loans and grants to their students, so ask them for help. If writing, preface all your addresses with financial aid office and ask for information about not only the government student loan program but about any other programs they might have. Ask about scholarship opportunities through private grants from corporations and foundations. Applying for financial aid directly with the people at your college and anywhere else is a matter of emotional appeal. You must come off as a soft-spoken, unassuming, humble, poor, nice person seeking to go to school to learn something that will enable you to help others later. Have your story ready before you go. Wear poor clothes. Look poor but nice. There are two major types of colleges, public and private, the fees of which are very different. A public college is subsidized by the government, usually the state government but sometimes municipal governments, and much cheaper than the many private ones out there who have to meet payroll by themselves. Choose a public college over a private one. If it has the word state in it, it's usually public, though not in all cases. Most universities of states, like University of Florida, are public. Simply look through the big directories, number 378.15 at the library, which specify public or private and list the tuition fees. The next major distinction is in-state versus out-of-state. If you stay in the state where you live, tuition will be much cheaper than if you go out of state, where you will be classified as an out-of-state student and charged the higher, unsubsidized fee. Private schools don't care where you're from. They charge everyone the same fee. If you want to go to an out-of-state public college, your best bet would be to establish residency in the state first by moving there and getting your driver's license, bank account, telephone bill all set up. After about 12 months, you qualify as a resident for most universities. Many areas have small community colleges where you can attend cheaply and either get an associate's degree, 2 years, or credits, then transfer to the more expensive university where you will get your degree from. After completing an associate's degree or certificate in a 2-year college, students often can transfer to a 4-year college and work toward a bachelor's degree. Certain community college courses may not be transferable to a 4-year institution. Community college admissions officers can explain transfer terms and opportunities. Starting in grade 10, try for high marks, do volunteer work in your chosen field to put on application forms to make you look good, start looking for scholarships in the college you want to go to, get a job to save some money, check out co-op education, the military, summer jobs, part-time jobs, jobs on campus, and see everything the government offers in terms of financial aid. Try to get high marks and score high on the standardized tests so that you get scholarships. Study for the SATs, get high marks, then shop around for scholarships. Different colleges will offer different amounts of financial aid. If you apply to several, you can pick the one that gives you the most money. As far as taxes go, contact the IRS to get booklet number 508, Educational Expenses, 800 Tax Form, irs.gov. If you work for someone while going to school, you can include educational expenses as deductions by itemizing them on Schedule A. There are a lot of conditions you have to meet. You have to be currently employed and the education has to be relevant to your current field. Taking classes to change your career doesn't apply. If you're self-employed, your education could be deductible as a business expense. The deduction is normally taken on Income Tax Schedule C, Profit or Loss from Business. Generally, you can only deduct educational expenses related to your career, not education relating to other things, even a career change. It has to be relevant to your current career. Everybody lies when applying for financial aid. Act as poor as possible. Parents are allowed to give $10,000 per year to each of their children without incurring a gift tax. Your child will have to pay taxes on this gift as part of their income, but it will be at a much lower level than the parent's tax level. If your child is smart and studious, some high schools offer courses to advanced students which can be used as college credit in the local colleges. For example, if your child takes advanced math which covers calculus, this will often be credited as beginning calculus on the college level. You take these special college level courses, then you have to take what are called advanced placement exams and earn college credit. There are tests you can take called the college level examination program where you can earn up to 2 years credit towards college if you've acquired previous knowledge through life experience. Contact College Board Publication Orders. Educational Testing Service. Princeton, New Jersey 08540. ets.org. Make a deal with your kid and offer him $5,000 cash if he graduates on time in 4 years. If your parent belongs to a union, check to see if they have a scholarship program. Find a college that offers distance learning degrees. Do it at home in your own time while you work a regular job. If you work for a large company, they may have a deal with Distance Education University whereby they pay an upfront fee and any of their employees can study there for free without any out-of-pocket expenses except for books. Try for a degree in 3 years instead of 4. Take a job in the department of your major as an assistant. Be assertive. Ask about them. Find the list of the 400 richest people in America published annually by Forbes magazine and send them nice letters about yourself, about how you're a good person who just needs a chance and you will be indebted forever if they help you with college tuition. You got nothing to lose but time and postage. Do the same with corporations. Send letters asking if they've got scholarship programs. Go to their websites to see what they got. Many churches and religions, particularly the Presbyterian Church, offer grants and scholarships. Others help out if you go to a Christian college. Be smart. Start an intelligent summer business or a business during the school year to make some good money. My father sent me to college by putting a down payment on a duplex and co-signing for the mortgage. I rented the back unit out plus 2 rooms in my unit. I always had money and sold the house at a profit later. Meeting College Costs, an annual publication of the College Board, explains how student financial aid works and how to apply for it. The current edition is available to high school students through guidance counselors. Parents saving for kids' college. Even though it sounds like an overreaction, get your children thinking about a career and the educational requirements at a young age. Encourage a love of learning while they're young in order that they be motivated to be good students and maybe get a scholarship or take a few distance learning college courses while still in high school, which is a cheaper way to go than the full-time on-campus route, often leaving your parents' home to live there. In these modern times, it makes sense to work part-time or even full-time and go to school part-time from home as a distance learner, at least for the first few years of the college experience, taking a few distance summer courses too. Look for roundabout ways to pay for college education, like join the military to get money for it via the Montgomery Bill after your stint, get accepted into the military academies, join the Coast Guard, find a co-op education program, save a lot of money up front, go through the government AmeriCorps program, get a good job first and save some money, bypass college to educate yourself in some area, then either get a job there and work your way up through experience or do what the richest computer geek in the world did, quit college to start Microsoft. Buy your children a computer so they can educate themselves about life. Start saving money for your children's education immediately. Canadian and American federal governments have tax programs where you can put some money away for your children's education every year without paying income tax on it. College will be expensive, even more so than you think, because beyond tuition, there's food, lodging, transportation, etc. Pick a practical major that can earn you money, then indulge your artsy passions while you're working a good job bringing home the bacon. Look at any schooling as a means to get a good job, not as a place for intellectual enrichment, and don't assume that just because they offer the major or program, there are jobs in that field. That's the big lie of post-secondary education. Their business is education. Whether there are jobs afterwards is irrelevant to them. Check it out on your own before you waste time and money on useless majors that will not net you a job in the real world. If you set up a trust for your kids, it's expensive to set up, costing at least $1,000 for a lawyer to do it. Roth IRAs are good vehicles to save for a child's college fees. There are education IRAs out there and college state plans where you can pay for tuition locked in at current rates now, but the drawback is if your kid doesn't want to go to college or to that college, you lose the money. If one of your parents is dead or disabled and they contributed to Social Security, you may be entitled to money for college. Look to the federal government for both loan and scholarship leads. GerberCollegePlan.com. GerberCollege.com. Save for your child's college education. Paying for college one-liners. Look for free college money mostly through scholarship websites. Scholarship applications take time to fill out with an essay and stuff. Try these online searches. Scholarship plus your city. Scholarship plus your race/ethnicity/religion. Scholarship plus your talent. Crowdfunding. Get rid of bad stuff about you online. Clean your social media sites. Practice some altruism as a way to get into a scholarship. AmeriCorps. 1201 New York Avenue, NW. Washington, D.C. 20525. 202-606-5000. TTY 800-833-3722, toll free. AmeriCorps.gov. National Health Service Corps. Scholarships to students who are pursuing careers in primary care. 800-221-9393, toll free. NHSC.HRSA.gov. Public Service Loan Forgiveness. StudentAid.gov. Vocational Education Programs. 202-245-7700, email ovae@ed.gov. Department of Education, Office of Vocational and Adult Education. ed.gov/about/offices/list/ovae/index.html. Fill out the FAFSA even if you're not sure you'll get the federal aid, because schools often use it to award scholarships and other grant aid. Once you agree to a federal student loan, your interest rate remains the same. Interest rates on private student loans are set by the lender and depend on the lender's evaluation of your creditworthiness. Shop for lower interest rates and flexible repayment options. Credit cards have high interest rates. If you are choosing between schools, compare each school's aid offer. The government pays the interest on subsidized loans while you are in school. You pay the interest on unsubsidized loans. Fill out the FAFSA. fafsa.ed.gov/deadlines.htm, to see the deadlines. studentaid.ed.gov/contact. consumerfinance.gov/paying-for-college. Take as many lower division credits as possible from a community college or online where it's cheaper. All that employers will consider is the degree itself and the name of the institution that eventually grants the degree. Take your first 2 years at cheap schools, then transfer to a more prestigious school. If you are still in high school, take advanced placement courses for college credit. Pick a college major that will allow you to work for yourself as well as get a job. Consider a double major to give you more options later. Some high schools have working relationships with community colleges where a high school student can take college courses while still in high school, thus saving lots of money while living at home. Don't stop looking for more financial aid just because you've started college. Start with your student advisor. If he or she is useless, and some are, ask to switch advisors to a professor with whom you've made an in-class connection. Most schools have a scholarship and grant office dedicated to helping students. If you're an open option student with an undeclared major, there should be a central student advisory office on campus. They'll help you get money. Best paying college degrees. payscale.com/best-colleges/degrees.asp, list of best paying college degrees. pewresearch.org/assets/social/pdf/are we happy yet.pdf, study showing that college grads are happier. Financial aid advisor at college. There are free financial aid advisors in the college administration building where you pay your fees. You make an appointment, then go see this person, tell him you're trying real hard, your parents don't give you much money, you're looking for a job, can he help fund your college education? These guys' job is to be sly. They try to get rid of most students by telling them their parents make good money or they can get a part-time job somewhere, but the college itself has money that they give to what they perceive to be hard luck cases. You have to go in there and act as poor as possible. The guy might help set you up with a list of grants and scholarships out there in the world not affiliated with the college. Most of these guys are nerds. My impression is that they're administrators. They don't really want to help students. In my opinion, their job is to get rid of you so you don't bug them anymore for financial aid from the college. If you find a good one, go back to that person every year as long as you're at the college. Have your student loan paperwork ready to show the guy. Act tired and depressed when you go in. Wear shabby clothes. You got nothing to lose. Make an appointment. Say you need money to make it through. When I went in, the guy said, your parents make good money, ask them. I said I haven't been living with my parents in the past 4 years. Then he offered me a loan through a bank which I would have to pay back the next year. My friend went in and got money. His father was dead. Maybe that was why. You need a sob story. Student loan guide. The college education loan is borrowed money to cover students' expenses. It is paid back with interest. Students' loan are loans with low interest rates. The federal government usually offers such loans. It doesn't require any checks, credit cards, and collaterals. Parents' loan are loans to parents with dependent children to supplement their needs in the form of financial aid packages. It is a parent's responsibility loan. You can choose among private lenders. A private education loan aids in acquiring alternative education loans. The amount borrowed from the government is relative to the actual cost of tuition fee. No federal forms need to be completed. Private lenders usually offer this kind of loan. Consolidation loans put all the different student loans into one bigger loan from a sole lender. It is a financing program used to pay off balances on the other loans. There are several types of student loans. Stafford loans, federal government. Perkins loans, federal government for financially needy students. The loans made through the school you're attending. Private lenders are also called Federal Family Education Loan Program, FFELP. These are banks, credit unions, loan associations, savings associations. Direct lending schools is also known as the Federal Direct Student Loan Program, FDSLP. These are the loans with direct administration to students and parents of the U.S. government. Peer-to-peer lending is social lending, person-to-person lending and microloans. The Federal Student Aid Ombudsman. FSAHelp.ed.gov. National Student Loan Data Center. NSLDS.ed.gov. Sallie Mae Info. Sallie Mae Student Loan Marketing Association is an organization which provides private loans to students from several sources including banks, guarantee agencies, and education loan programs. Sallie Mae partners with a nationwide network of lenders to offer the Signature Education Loan Program. Sallie Mae has a great rewards program which makes their loans cheaper than other loans if paid back on time. Get the free booklet Borrowing for College, a guide for students their families which offers information and a list of Sallie Mae approved lenders state by state nationwide. The federally chartered Student Loan Marketing Association. Sallie Mae can save you money on your Stafford loan by buying it from the lender after you make 4 years of regular payments on it, and they will save you a lot of money on the interest for the rest of the loan. Call 800-891-4599 and ask about the Great Rewards Program. Sallie Mae Student Loan Marketing Association. 11600 Sallie Mae Drive, Reston, Virginia 20193. 800-222-7182. 888-888-3461. 800-831-5626. 800-643-0040. 800-891-4599. SallieMae.com. Sallie Mae College Answer Service. Box 1304. Merrifield, Virginia 22116. 800-222-7183. 800-524-9100. SallieMae.com. They will help you fill out your loan application and answer loan questions. Free booklet. Chapter 2. Money for College 2. College Planning Financial Advisors. Get college planning help for a fee. NICCP.com, National Institute of Certified College Planning, has list of financial advisors. SavingForCollege.com, has a list of financial advisors for the 529 plan. Education Savings Account, ESA, /Coverdell Account. The Education Savings Account, ESA, /Coverdell account is a tax-free savings, stock, mutual funds, or money market account in the United States for parents who want to save money for their children's future college education expenses. If your income as a single parent is less than $95,000 a year or $190,000 for a couple filing jointly, you can contribute up to $2,000 per year per child. This money is tax-free and the gains are tax-free. If you make more than $95,000 as a single but less than $110,000 or make more than $190,000 but less than $220,000 as a couple, you can still get modified benefits. You can fund the account until the child is 18. The child has until he or 30 to use it, otherwise it's taxed at the normal rate. FAFSA.ed.gov, the child must go to an approved school. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/coverdell_education_savings_account. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/education_savings_account. finaid.org/savings/coverdell.phdml. statefarm.com/learning/life_stages/college_fund/coverdell.asp. 529 College Saving Plan/state run. Section 529 of the IRS tax law allows parents to contribute up to $100,000 to a child's savings plan without having to pay gift taxes. A 529 savings plan is a state-run saving for education plan which differs from prepaid tuition plans because you are not given the advantage of paying for tuition at the current rate, but you also don't have to lock yourself to a particular college in your home state. Your child can go to school anywhere in the United States and still get the benefits of the 529 plan. All states have them. You can examine the different 529 plans and choose to have one in any state you want. You can contribute up to $100,000 or $150,000 depending on the state. An IRS rule requires that you can only go into your 529 once a year to change up your investments, like sell some stock, buy some other stocks, etc. The money in a 529 is free of federal tax and state income tax, but if you pull the money out, there is a 10% penalty tax on any earnings on that account. Beware that some banks and financial institutions charge a percentage hidden fee for managing your account that's buried in the fine print. Look for a no-load 529 account that doesn't charge fees. Contact your state higher education department. Open your account. Select investments. Deposit funds. Certain resources qualify for tax-free 529 withdrawals. At savingforcollege.com, there is a rating for every state's 529 plans. Some states have more than one 529 plan. sec.gov/investor/pub/intro529.htm. savingforcollege.com. vanguard.wealthmsi.com/stdc.php, 529 state tax deduction calculator. cheapscholar.org/tag/529-plans. Accredited choolsonline.org/resources/529-savings-plans. collegesofangst.org/index.aspx, College Savings Plans Network, CSPN. collegesofangst.org. 529answers.com. clarkhoward.com/topics/529_guide.html. smart529.com. 529rewards.com. savingforcollege.com. collegesofangst.org. Independent 529 College Saving Plan. The Independent 529 College Saving Plan is managed by a private company called Tuition Financing, Inc., owned by TIAA-CREF. About 250 private colleges in the United States belong to a consortium. You put money into your Independent 529 college saving account and get a tuition certificate which can be redeemed to pay for tuition at any of those 250 colleges between 3 to 30 years after purchase. When the tuition certificate is redeemed, the college is supposed to give some kind of discount on the tuition. The maximum contribution is $171,000 per beneficiary. Independent 529 college saving plans offer the same tax benefits as other 529 college saving plans. INDEPENDENT529PLAN.com. IND529PARENTSGUIDE.org, 866-475-3204. IND529NYC.org, 866-475-3204. Custodial account/uniform gifts to minors account. As a parent, in order to save for your child almost tax-free, if child is under 14, anything over $1,700 interest is taxed at parent's level, in his or her name. You must open an account for them with special forms which the bank, brokerage, or mutual fund company can give you, called custodial account forms, governed by the Uniform Gifts to Minors Act. You and your spouse can each put up to $12,000 away per year in such an account. You can make these uniform gifts to minors accounts in a variety of investment instruments like stocks, bonds, and mutual funds which, with compounded interest, should earn a lot of money if you start while your child is young. You, as a parent, set up a custodial account for your child. You can contribute to it up until the child is 18 to 21 depending on the state that you live in. Not all states have custodial accounts. The disadvantages are: it reduces the child's ability to get federal financial aid. The gains are taxed. The child could splurge the money once he gets control of it. Because of 529 college savings plans and covered education savings accounts which give control of the money to the parent, UGMAs aren't that good anymore. Another format is the Minors Section 2503(c) trust, which allows you to save up to $5,000 a year at the child's 15% taxable rate rather than your higher tax rate. Chapter 3. Money for College 3. Education Reward Credit Cards. Education reward credit cards work like frequent flyer credit cards. Every time you make a purchase of anything using the credit card company contributes 1 to 2% to your child's 529 savings account. You can also get grandparents, friends, and others to get one of these credit cards and make your child the beneficiary. Babymint.com. Fidelity.com, 800-932-2775, 529 Rewards MasterCard. upromise.com. wealthjunkies.com/credit-card-that-rewards-education. lendingtips.com/credit-cards/rewards/j68.html. creditcardflyers.com/credit-education. Education Savings Bond. Buy education savings bonds from the government which give tax-free interest income as long as the money is used to pay for college. If your income is lower than around $63,000 per year, you get the federal tax break when you cash them in. If you earn around between $63,000 and $78,000, you get a partial tax break. You can buy them through your brokerage or buy them from the government at treasurydirect.gov. Roth IRA info. The Roth IRA is generally used for retirement savings, but parents and grandparents can use it to fund their children's future college education. The Roth IRA will not reduce your child's chances of getting financial aid. moneychimp.com/article/rothira/rotintro.htm. rothira.com. rothira911.com. rothira-advisor.com. roth-ira-conversion.com. rothirainc.com. smithers.com/roth_qanda.html. MetLife. 877 MetRoth. thinkmet.com/roth. Roth IRAs. Vanguard Roth IRA Kit. 800-414-3423. Vanguard.com. Withdrawing IRA funds for college. You set up an individual retirement account to put money away tax-free until retirement. If you have an IRA, you can withdraw money from it to pay for education at an accredited college without penalty for you or a close relative. You still have to pay taxes on it, but not the 10% early withdrawal tax. Internal Revenue Service. 800-829-1040. irs.gov. Notice 97-60, using IRA withdrawals to pay higher education expenses. Financial aid books. Ask for the following book catalogs. College Board. 45 Columbus Avenue. NYC 10023 to 6917. 212-713-8000. 800-874-9390. 800-778-6888. 800-323-7155. collegeboard.org. Octomarone. POG 2748. Alexandria, Virginia 22301. 703-836-5480. Fax, 703-836-5650. Sales at octamarin.com. octamarin.com. Oryx Press. 4041 North Central Avenue. Number 700. Phoenix, Arizona 85012. 800-279 Oryx. Oriexpress.com. Peterson's Catalog. 202 Carnegie Center. POG 2123. Princeton, New Jersey 08543-2123. 609-243-9111. 800-338-3282. Petersons.com. 10 Speed Press. Box 7123. Berkeley, California 94707. 510-559-1600. Fax 510-524-1052. 10speed.com. College money coaches for a fee. Scholarshipcoach.com. Tuitioncoach.com.